Do me a favor and be goddamn patient, just saying. Don't hit me with the finalies, you've been waiting for 10 minutes. It's literally 10 minutes, okay? But yeah, here we are. We're here. What if Idiotech had WhatsApp? I was muted on purpose, so yeah, you couldn't hear me. But, we grade things now. Okay, so we are going to start with the grading here. And I already know who I'm starting with. I'm not starting with Dan Versus. But I am starting with From Within. Because this shit goes so goddamn hard. It's all about God, so... Post real Dan Versus.
What was it? The noise and the lights?
A meteor, or maybe an aircraft off its course. Those would be the rational explanations.
Give me an irrational one.
Maybe something from outer space.
This message is being broadcasted by the United States Department of Homeland Security in conjunction with the government. We urge everyone who is receiving this broadcast to pay close attention, as this contains crucial information about a national emergency that is currently ongoing. To ensure the safety of yourself, your family, and your community, it is in your best interest to listen carefully.
I did not mean to open paint.net. Oh, fuck.
The following is a statement from the United States Department of Homeland Security. With the national emergency order being put in place, we need to inform the citizens of the United States of America regarding the critical security threat present in all of your lives right now. While this is still being investigated, we will provide you with the information that we currently have. Across police reports spanning from June 14th to June 22nd, these reports have documented the presence of a dangerous organization operating in the United States. While not much is known about this organization, it is believed that they are exploiting the vulnerabilities within your security cameras and various other home devices to facilitate their criminal activities. Even if your residence or business does not have a security system in place, if you are in the vicinity of a home or a business that utilizes these machines, they are watching you, and your life right now is in extreme danger. These police reports have documented multiple severe invasions of privacy, with this organization being able to gain unauthorized access to private and public camera systems. They have been able to target vulnerable individuals with these compromised systems, leading to an uprising in organized crime in most major cities. The CIA and the Pentagon have reported that they have both collectively lost thousands of confidential documents since the beginning of this crisis. As we have observed, there is no end in sight for this national emergency, and all citizens of the continental United States must stay incredibly vigilant. We urge everyone to please take the following precautions. If you are in possession of any form of security system, we are urging you to disarm them immediately by any means necessary. The best way to do this is by shutting off the power source they are connected to. You are encouraged to destroy these machines by any means that are available to you. When this is done, call your local emergency services to properly dispose of the hardware. Continue to remain vigilant, and if you see any suspicious activities or potential security breaches, you should report them to your local police. The safety and security of the American people are of our utmost importance. Take these immediate precautions and cooperate with authorities to counter this threat effectively. Please spread this information to friends, family, and community members to raise awareness regarding this national security crisis. Again, there is currently a national emergency regarding cybersecurity threats to the citizens of this country. A dangerous organization is taking advantage of unsecured camera surveillance systems and is using them for criminal activities across the United States. We must stress that even if your house does not have a security system in place, if you are in the vicinity of a home or a business that utilizes these machines, they are watching you, and your life is in extreme danger. Invasions of privacy, unauthorized access to private and public camera systems, and the targeting of vulnerable individuals with these compromised systems has been documented on numerous accounts, leading to an uprising in organized crime in most major cities. The consequences of this criminal activity are severe and far-reaching. In addition to the previously mentioned precautions, we advise the following measures to enhance your safety. Secure your personal devices. Be cautious of any suspicious emails or phone.
Great system is, it is out of 100, and I can assure you that this is over a 90. This is over a 90.
Especially
Gem alert.
If you encounter any suspicious behavior, report it immediately to the authorities. Establish a neighborhood watch or engage with local community organizations to collectively address security concerns. Share information and resources to help safeguard your community against potential threats. Remember, the strength of our nation lies in our unity and resilience. Stay tuned to local news and official announcements for further updates.
I don't think the further news is coming, man. Just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the press, I want to thank you for joining me on such short notice tonight. Tonight, I address a grave threat to our nation's security and the safety of our citizens. We are facing a mass invasion by a dangerous criminal organization that has infiltrated our borders and threatens our way of life. This criminal organization has violated the privacy of our citizens and have escalated their activities, now resorting to physical attacks against innocent individuals. Their actions are an assault on our freedom and the principles we hold dear. I stand before you today to announce a critical measure that will ensure the safety of our citizens. Effective immediately,
Okay, I muted my mic, but this is kind of this is letter graded and out of 100, and I have to say, this is probably the scenario of the year. I have not had as much interest in scenarios that I have in the past, and this is what has gotten me back into watching them again. So, and this is the guy's second project, and this is their first big thing, which is absolutely insane. They only have 44 subscribers, and they need, like, probably more than me, man. Alright. Okay, so we got the grade sheet up. Okay. And then, okay, so the grade, final verdict, 96 out of 100. That is an A+. I don't have a grading scale on here, so I'm going to make one in just a sec. That is an A+ if I've ever seen one. Probably the best scenario I've ever watched since Liminality. And that's saying a lot, because Liminality is the best EAS scenario of all time. So, yeah. I've already watched Liminality, so I'm going to put it on here. I'll get the release date on here. But good lord, that thing is the literal bar. And I'm gonna bold it. But, yeah. I'm not giving you my ad revenue, man. That's my one source of income. Okay, but let's check the release date for Liminality so I can put it on the grade sheet. December 18th, 2021. Okay, guys, who is next for the grading? Who is next? Who will be judged? gonna make this a 97. Okay. So I'm seeing Watcher Outbreak, Atlas, MWX. That's not a. I'm not doing Alert World, the worst EAS scenario ever vid. It also works for a joke series. I'm gonna do Lord Aviation. Okay. And I haven't watched this. So this is brand new stuff to me.
Normal life can no longer continue safely due to the present threat. Therefore, every citizen must return to their homes immediately. All transports and upcoming flights will be shut down indefinitely until further notice.
That is spooky.
Southern United States, your time has come. I have long awaited this moment, and now it is time for me to leave an indelible mark on your cities with justice. Florida, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas. Be prepared for your worst, because the Watcher is coming to get you. I am a vigilant observer, and you cannot escape from my watchful eye. You will not survive.
Good evening. The breaking news currently being presented is of significant interest. However, it contains content that may be distressing to some individuals. Therefore, those who are particularly sensitive to disturbing content may find it advantageous to switch to a different channel or to abstain from consuming this particular news. On the evening of the day, a highly concerning event took place at one of the most reputed weather stations in the United States, named the Weather Channel. It was an instance of broadcast intrusion, where an unauthorized individual or group hijacked the station's broadcast signal and aired a message that was intended to cause alarm and chaos. The intrusion occurred during the local on the 8th, and it lasted for several minutes. According to reports, the broadcast intrusion was accompanied by a strange message delivered by an unknown suspect who identified themselves as the Watcher. The message was filled with threatening language and disturbing claims about the suspect's intention to bring justice to the southern United States by destroying it. The message was designed to cause fear and panic among viewers. The intrusion also caused some technical difficulties, including power outages that affected the station's transmission. As a result, the station went off the air for approximately 10 minutes, which caused further panic and anxiety among the viewers who were watching the broadcast at the time.
Coming up, a look at your local radar. But first, the current local conditions. Current regional conditions. Your local 36-hour forecast from the National Weather Service. An official statement has been issued regarding
Damn. Hear me out. I really like jump scares in EAS Scenarios. Also, W Baby Metal, thank you for $3. I haven't done anything for members of
An official statement has been issued regarding a missing persons abduction in the state of South Carolina. The South Carolina Police Department and the United States government have reported numerous missing persons cases across major cities in the southern United States. These cities, among others, include Oklahoma City, Dallas, Lexington, Little Rock, Charlotte, Nashville, New Orleans, Atlanta, and Miami. The frequency of these incidents is significant, making it challenging to track them adequately.
That looks... hold on. Is that Jennifer Aniston? Why does that look like Jennifer Aniston?
Adequately and establish a connection between them. The authorities remain uncertain about the cause of these abductions and currently lack information to determine whether the missing person incidents are linked. Victims were commonly reported to have been
also
left out.
Just a question, can you guys hear me over the audio?
Outside a building. Only to disappear without a trace, making it difficult to determine what was causing these events. The lack of evidence further complicates the investigation. If you have any information regarding these cases, kindly dial 911 immediately. The authorities are investigating the situation to the best of their ability, and updates will be provided as soon as possible.
I hate this
everyone to
microphone.
remain alert and ready for emergency alerts.
I'm gonna have to like turn up the boost on my mic. Hold on. I think that's a little bit better.
Extremely rare high-risk alert for today. The last time we had such a risk was on May 6, 1975. Though there weren't many tornadoes that day, the environment was extremely volatile. However, I believe that
Balls. Balls. Okay, I think that's better. I think it's better now. I'll be back.
Please stand by for a message from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Mississippi County in eastern Arkansas, Franklin County in southeast Missouri, Penobscot County in southeast Missouri, until 3:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 2:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing penny-sized hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour. The storm was located near Dell, or about 7 miles southwest of Gosnell, and moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. Locations in the warning include but are not limited to Hornesville, Blytheville, Denton, Cooter, Steele, Deering, and Terrifusville. A tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. If a tornado is spotted, act quickly and move to a place of safety in a sturdy structure, such as a basement or small interior room. The storm has a history of producing destructive winds and large damaging hail. Seek shelter now inside the sturdy structure and stay away from windows. Stay tuned to this broadcast for the latest updates and information.
intense supercells tracking towards us. There is potential for strong to violent EF2 to EF5 tornadoes, very large hail, and scattered damaging winds. I urge everyone in the risk area to remain extremely weather aware, to stay informed of
Why are we here in Raleigh, Stephen? This city is deserted and all. What's the purpose of our visit?
Just for fun, I guess. Oh, and because I heard the news that over 2,000 people got abducted here by the weird phenomenon called the Watcher, like, a month ago. I feel like this is a piece of fake news and stuff, so that is the reason why we got here.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Richland County in central South Carolina, Acton County in central South Carolina, Lexington County in central South Carolina, Calhoun County in central South Carolina, Bernal County in central South Carolina, and Bamberg County in central South Carolina. Until 4:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 9:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing penny-sized hail and damaging winds in excess of 74 miles an hour. The storm was located near Gloverville, or about near Clearwater, and moving east at 73 miles an hour. Other locations in the warning include but are not limited to Richland, Acton, Lexington, Calhoun, Burnwell, and Bamberg. A tornado watch remains in effect.
I have returned to the mic, and hopefully I'm not too loud.
Tornado is spotted. Act quickly and move to a place of safety in a sturdy structure.
So scary!
Basement or small interior room. The following impacts are expected. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without.
Also, I just realized that my channel emojis are outdated. So I'm going to update them. Wait a minute. Wait. Yo! Hold on. I forgot what my own character was named. What the fuck, dude? Oh, Miles. Dude, I don't know if that's a reference to Macabre or not, but I love it.
Dean, wait a sec. Dean, I'm so sorry.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, it absolutely is. Oh my god, I'm leaving a comment right now, man.
Investigate this for no reason?
So you're being Dean.
You ain't funny, Steven. You're going to get us both killed.
Dean, wait a sec. Dean, I'm so sorry.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. I love when people throw in comedy or like jump scares into scenarios. So I don't even care if it's really close to what I did for Macabre. I love it. I love that reference. Yo! Is that a double Macabre reference? Holy shit. That looks really close to the first screen of Macabre too. Look, like, I'm not usually a fan of people, like, making things really close to my stuff. But clearly this isn't, like, the whole thing is just a copy. This is, I think this is just a nice reference, and I really like it. Because this looks really close to the first screen of Macabre, and I love it. So guys, don't steal screens, but referencing other people is cool. And if you want to reference my screens, go ahead, I don't give a damn. Just as long as you don't just rip it.
This is a Wake County emergency alert. A local emergency has been declared due to the increasing number of abductions for the past 4 hours in the
What happened to Macabre 2? It's not coming out until like March or February.
southern United States. Civil authorities have issued a civil danger warning for the entire southern United States area until the situation improves. You must return to your homes immediately and remain there until further
You must
notice.
return to your homes
This is
immediately.
a final warning to return to your homes and dissolve.
Dissolve?
You will be detained if you have been caught outside during March.
Oh, I get what it means. Never mind, I was like, dissolve?
And act accordingly. If you see individuals going missing in your residence, call 911 immediately. Thank you.
Hold on, I need to like... Oh, Hold on, I forgot how to edit my channel emojis, that's great. Massacre!
An emergency of region-wide significance has been declared in the southern United States. The state governments of the United States, along with the National Guard and civil authorities, have broadcasted the following message to inform the citizens of the situation. The reason behind this
I thought they just said Mexico.
phenomenon that has occurred across major cities, which has put the citizens of the southern United States in grave danger. Due to the rapid growth of abductions by a creature called the Watcher, martial law will be declared in the following states: Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina,
December 23rd.
and North Carolina. Effective immediately from today, October 25th, 2006. As of now, over 50,000 people are missing, and no one has been able to locate them or see them in the last 48 hours. The situation is getting worse by the hour, and there is an immediate need for a strict protocol to be followed to ensure the safety of all citizens. Normal life can no longer continue safely due to the present threat.
I don't know how to spell. Hold on.
Every citizen must return to their homes immediately. All transports and upcoming flights will be shut down indefinitely until further notice. Individuals will be allowed to leave their shelters once the situation improves. The primary aim of this emergency is to keep you safe and protect you from being abducted. The causes of the disappearances due to the creature called the Watcher are still unexplained. However, there is a possibility that the disappearances are caused by unnatural attacks on people who have been in contact with the Black Fog. If you require any further information that has not been mentioned in the broadcast, please visit the following URL: www.martiallawsafety.gov. Thank you for your cooperation.
Or so they thought. Oh! Get real.
It's important to remember that a tornado watch means that the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather
I just looked up the troll face, and apparently it's on the Villains Fanon wiki. That's weird.
How is there going to be a violent tornado?
I have heard that there is severe weather in my area, and it hasn't stopped raining since maybe around 2 p.m. Hopefully, it is just heavy rainfall and nothing else. I'm just going to chillax for a bit and possibly going to watch TV.
That guy sounds British. Brits. Purple. I can see a slight hint of purple. Oh my god, you get. Oh my god, that's a membership gift. Yo, June got it. Let's go. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy the membership, June. And also enjoy yours, Baby Metal. Siren.
Pay attention to this broadcast. It is vital to your survival. A colossal tornado is barreling towards the region with ferocious speed, and experts predict it will make landfall within the next 10 minutes. As if that wasn't enough, the entire area has been engulfed in a thick, blackened fog, reducing visibility to mere feet.
That's some pretty casual language for the EAS, just saying, but I don't really care. That doesn't matter.
And making it nearly impossible to see anything beyond your immediate surroundings. This combination of natural disasters poses an imminent threat to you. I strongly urge you to seek shelter immediately. Find a secure location and hunker down until the situation subsides. The safest
As if that wasn't enough.
tornado is in a basement. Get under a workbench or other piece of sturdy furniture. If no basement is available, seek shelter on the lowest floor.
Basements aren't real. How does nobody know this? Yeah, I will. I will. I will. I will. Ah! Japan.
Attention all citizens of the southern United States. This is an important message. We are pleased to inform you that the emergency situation caused by the tornado and the black fog has been contained. The experts and authorities have worked tirelessly to ensure your safety and well-being, and we are happy to report that the threat has passed.
I don't think the threat is passed, dude. So I'm pretty sure the Watcher's still there. I think he's still, you know, he's still watching, man. Just a thought, but I think he's still watching.
By this disaster, emergency responders are working diligently to provide assistance and support to those in need. We urge you to continue following the safety protocols and guidelines provided by the authorities to stay safe and avoid any further harm. We also encourage you to reach out to emergency services if you require any assistance or support.
As I said, I think he's still here, man.
Again, we thank you for your cooperation and understanding during this challenging time. Our thoughts and prayers are with those who have been affected by this disaster. Stay safe and take care.
Stay safe and take care. Whoop. Your government likes to thank you. Your government likes to thank you for your cooperation. God bless America. Epilogue. Oh, it's my server. Whoa, wait, what? Life is Roblox. Let's go. Life is Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you. Okay. Life is Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you. Okay. There were a few things I nitpicked, and there are some things that I think realistically could bring this grade down. But I'm gonna give this a 91. Out of 100. Don't forget to put 100. Okay. Who is next? Who do we grade next? Turn into a bean. Life is Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you. I didn't mean to open After Effects. I don't want After Effects. Jesus. Life. Why is it Roblox? That's my favorite part of the video. Life is Roblox. I'm joking, obviously, but still, that's funny. I love comedy. Jesus. Life is okay. I forgot. I need to do aroma. I did not mean to just look up aroma. Hopefully, hopefully none of that's. Okay. Life is Roblox. Also, for your information, I am remaking the middle finger emoji. That will not be lost to time. My dogs are being loud asses right now. Also, I'll do it right this time, so the hands actually are biologically correct. Now, where's the PNG I used for the middle finger? I've already, like, watched most of this, so I'm not going to be giving it the most attention as I fix my channel member perks. But I'm still gonna, like, you know, watch it, you know. I forgot to pick my Discord. I love that. Ugh! That makes me want to Roblox. Thanks, Peach, for the subscription. Damn! This shit goes way too hard.
Stand by. The standard emergency warning signal has been activated to bring you vital...
God hates Australia.
The Department of Health and Queensland Emergency Management have issued this activation of the standard emergency...
She sounds like a robot.
...to warn of a biological...
I mean, I guess that's the point, you know, but...
Hospitals and health facilities report that most
I'm autistic, okay? Leave me alone.
with symptoms including nausea, migraines, muscle weakness and obstructed vision present in patients. It is speculated that this uptick in cases of illnesses being caused by cyanogenic glycoside poisonings related to toxic materials released into the air by plants. The source of these toxins is currently unknown and is under investigation by the Department of Environment and Science. For the time being, a shelter-in-place order is in effect for the entire city of Brisbane. Close doors and windows to prevent harmful toxins from entering your home. Heating and air conditioning systems will continue to circulate toxins in your home, and those should be shut off as well. If you are experiencing cyanogenic glycoside poisoning symptoms, dial 000. It should be considered that hospitals in the area are overwhelmed at this time, and that the number of available beds is shrinking. As of now, there have been no reported fatalities from this.
She sounds like a robot.
However, this could change at any time. This has been an activation of the standard emergency warning signal for the city of Brisbane, effective May 10th, 2012, at 6 p.m. local...
Wait, this is 2012, huh? This was like the point where analog was basically on its last legs, and most stations had already like switched off, and it was gonna, you know, it was almost dead, you know? I'm a nerd. I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. I don't know what I'm doing here, I don't belong here. God, why are my dogs so loud? Jesus fuck. I really like this. Great, Riot now is aroma vomit. Radiohead jump scare. Okay, what was this? I really need to be checking this before I even start the stream.
The following broadcast is being issued by the San Diego City government.
San Diego!
Residents of the college area, Rolando Village, Colina del Sol, and El Cerrito neighborhoods have been admitted to local health care facilities. San Diego State University officials have relayed information to the San Diego City government data database.
San Diego State is so real.
This plant species is dangerous due to its ability to release toxic materials into the air unprovoked. This has caused symptoms including nausea, migraine, muscle weakness, and ocular obstruction. You are advised to stay indoors for the time being and close all openings that lead to the outside. The sun hibiscus is identifiable by a bright, vibrant orange color that contrasts its surroundings. The city of San Diego thanks you for your cooperation.
La siguiente transmisión es emitida por el gobierno de la ciudad de San Diego. Una alta concentración de residentes de los vecindarios College Area, Rolando...
Also, nice inclusion of Spanish here. Usually it doesn't happen in EAS alerts anymore. Well, not, like, in real life they do. In scenarios they usually don't. And San Diego is pretty close to the Mexican border, has a pretty nice and large Spanish population. So... very good inclusion here.
Los funcionarios de la Universidad Estatal de San Diego han transmitido información al gobierno de la ciudad de San Diego de que se ha liberado una especie de planta peligrosa conocida como Tespecia neocaledonicuso hibisco solar. Esta especie de planta es peligrosa debido a su capacidad de liberar materiales tóxicos al aire sin provocación. Esto ha provocado síntomas que incluyen náuseas, migraña, debilidad muscular y obstrucción ocular. Se recomienda permanecer en el interior por el momento y cerrar todas las aberturas que conduzcan al exterior. El hibisco del sol es identificable por un color naranja brillante y vibrante que contrasta con su entorno. El gobierno de la ciudad de San Diego le agradece su cooperación.
The following message is transmitted at the request of San Diego County Public Health Services. A public health emergency is transpiring, and residents should take immediate action to protect their lives. Throughout San Diego County, there have been numerous admissions to hospitals and other care facilities that have been traced to the spread of an invasive flower species. This species, known as the species Neocoledonicus or sun hibiscus, has been spreading throughout San Diego County at an extremely rapid pace. This spread is the effect of a sample of the plant seeds leaving its holding site at San Diego State University, and the university assures that the release of the plant was unintentional. The sun hibiscus has been observed to constantly release harmful toxins into the air around it. These toxins have been determined to only be harmful to human beings. Therefore, a shelter-in-place order has been put in place with the western boundary of North-South Interstate and State Route 15, a northern boundary of East-West State Route 52, an eastern boundary of North-South State Route 125, and a southern boundary of East-West State Route 94. If you are in these boundaries, you are to immediately close all doors and windows that lead to the outside world. Ventilation systems will circulate toxins in the air and should be shut off. Places that lead into chimneys should be closed. Residents within these boundaries are under a mandatory curfew effective for all hours and are not permitted to travel outside the boundaries due to the risk of furthering the sun hibiscus spread. These regulations are in effect for the foreseeable future, and further messages will be sent out as the situation progresses.
Yo, the popo.
San Diego's police department in regard to the recent curfew and shelter-in-place orders. A large number of violators of the curfew and shelter-in-place orders have been detained, and we would like to send a reminder that if you are within the curfew boundaries, travel outside remains forbidden for the duration of this emergency. These guidelines are not intended to restrict freedoms, but to protect public health and to halt the furtherance of the sun hibiscus bloom. If you are detained, please follow all orders given to you by police officials. In addition, the SDPD has begun a rations program that has started accepting applicants. Applicants will receive a week's worth of food, water, and necessary medical supplements once every 7 days. To apply, call the San Diego Police Department at 361-279-3349 or visit www.sandiego.gov/police/rations. Thank you for your cooperation. Please remain alert for any further updates.
following message is transmitted at the request of the Orange County Healthcare Agency. This is an important message effective for the southeastern portion of Orange County, interrupting normal programming. Information has been sent to the Orange County Healthcare Agency that the sun hibiscus, a dangerous invasive flower species ravaging San Diego County, has had scattered sightings throughout Arnold W. Casper's Wilderness Park and surrounding areas, including Rancho Mission Bejo and the northern regions of San Clemente. Everyone residing in the aforementioned region should immediately shelter in place, as this species has been known to release dangerous chemicals in the air that have been responsible for hundreds of total deaths worldwide. Close doors and windows and cover cracks with damp towels or duct tape. Turn off ventilation systems that take in air from the outside. Travel outdoors is discouraged, as vehicles could serve as carriers for sun hibiscus seeds. If you are in other parts of Orange County, you should remain on high alert, as this flower can spread rapidly. In addition, many hospitals in and around the county are quickly running out of beds, and 911 telephone lines are facing an influx of calls and could be knocked offline at any moment. Remain tuned to local radio or TV stations for further information and updates.
I realize I've been like weirdly silent for like the past 5 minutes, which is funny. Uh-oh.
Warning at 7:45 p.m. Pacific Time today. Please listen carefully to the following information. Since the 15th of May this year, the southern region of the state of California has experienced the rapid growth of an invasive species of flower named sun hibiscus. This flower has exhibited the following notable and dangerous traits: release of toxic gases into the air, incredibly short sprouting and blooming times, and the ability to bloom in unconventional areas and conditions. The flower has also been noted to be extremely resistant to pesticides and attempts at uprooting. These traits create a perilous environment for all areas that the flower is present in. This flower is identifiable by a bright orange hue. Many civilians in areas along the southern and central portion of the state have seen this flower, including the cities of San Diego, Long Beach, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, Bakersfield, and Fresno. If not already, all residents of these cities need to take shelter in the innermost room of a building and close all openings to the outside world. This includes
balls.
chimneys and AC units.
I need to be like more interactive so you people don't leave me. Oh, jeez.
Resources are being allocated towards local ration deliverance programs and safe evacuations for those in areas with high concentrations of the sun hibiscus, such as San Diego and Huntington Beach. Public transit systems and roads are being shut down as vehicles could serve as carriers for sun hibiscus seeds. The California state government has been deliberating a course of action to pursue to alleviate this mass fatality situation. However, no plan that comes without extreme environmental damage has been proposed. For the time being, you should keep a method of communication on hand, such as a charged cell phone and a handheld radio powered by batteries or hand cranking, to receive important news and updates. Thank you for your cooperation.
The emergency alert system has been activated by the Inyo County Office of Emergency Services. A dangerous and unprecedented situation is ongoing. Throughout western portions of Inyo County, California, there have been numerous sightings of sun hibiscus flowers growing and taking hold in desert soil. This goes against predictions from scientists that the bloom would halt the deserts in far eastern portions of the state. If you see a sun hibiscus flower, please shelter in place to protect yourself from hazardous materials. Use duct tape or other materials to close gaps in doors and windows and make sure all vents are closed. Sun hibiscus flowers are identifiable by a very bright shade of orange that contrasts its surroundings. If you spot one outside, dial 911. Further information and updates will be sent over local radio or TV broadcaster.
Wow, wow, wow. Phobos. Oh, I love this fucking thing. Why do you guys need help? Oh. Why is Richard Nixon in here? And why is he talking about Israel?
The following is an urgent message originating from the San Diego
Okay.
City government. A new threat to civilian safety has emerged from the ongoing sun hibiscus crisis. It has been observed that sun hibiscus roots have been digging into numerous...
Well, personally, I like to keep the situation kind of away, distance from the channel. Not because I want to, like, suppress anything that's happening. I have a very, like, I don't know what the word is, but I have a pretty, like, strong opinion on this. And if you were on FT stream yesterday, you know what it is. But I kind of just, yeah.
At this time, you are...
But yeah, if any of you try to type fucking Free Israel or any of that shit, I'm gonna time you out. Also, I know there's people ask me to mod others, and I'm just saying, well, I could use more help for mods, but I usually don't just give people mod, even if I trust them. Also, this part is really fucking hot. Love the counties map instead of just the regular states map.
Of course, all of California is covered along with the majority of Oregon and Nevada. We can see quite a bit of Washington and Arizona affected as well. What I want to direct your attention to...
I mute it because of copyright. I'm probably going to have to mute out some parts of the stream anyway. But when I do that, YouTube holds the stream for like a week without it being like changed or anything. So I just try to minimize how much I have to cut out.
Though are those little scattered orange spots in places more east, like Colorado, Texas, Louisiana, and Nebraska. Those are there because...
And also so I can talk about the shit.
Transport. The sun hibiscus is utilizing this mass exodus away from the Pacific coast as a method of consuming the rest of the country as quick as it can.
That ain't a PNG.
This is not a test.
This is not
a national emergency. President Matthew D'Angelo has been moved to a safe and secure location and will soon speak over the air.
Stand by.
The text-to-speech is a bit janky right now, huh?
To the people of the United States, it has come to my understanding that an unstoppable, insurmountable force is quickly consuming this nation.
Jesus, I just snetted.
Species of plants introduced in the city of San Diego has been devastating cities along the Pacific coastline of the continental United States and has recently advanced eastward. Many cities along the west coast, such as San Diego, Long Beach, and Los Angeles, have been rendered completely unrecognizable. And we have been sending all the aid we can towards efforts to rescue those trapped under the rubble and to relocate their population underground. If nothing is done soon, all American cities will suffer the same apocalyptic fate. Therefore, in coordination with the United Nations, the federal government has approved a contingency plan that is currently underway. Across the world, numerous underground complexes of tunnels will be constructed.
Yo, tunnels, let's fucking go!
Will be completely shut off from the surface of the earth to prevent hazardous chemicals from entering, and will have a limited carrying capacity of around 10,000 per complex. Current locations of these complexes will remain undisclosed at this time, and construction is expected to finish by the 10th of July. Once construction is finished, application will begin. These complexes will be the final hope for the continued survival of mankind, and we urge you to apply if you wish to have a chance to survive.
Whoa! I love this. Maybe not the text speech, but I love the screen. And since I've already watched the rest of this,
We've gone against what we've met, then what is it worth to me? I can't live like this. Nobody should live like this.
you guys can watch the rest of the scenario on your own. I already have a great set, and it is a 96, and that is an A+. I've gotten all the good shit today, oh my god. Okay, who's next? Jeez. Who's next? You decide. Epic rap battles of history. Arconia? I swear I've heard of, I've seen that in, what's it called? Oh, yeah. I've heard you talk about it in Jenny's server. Let's look at this.
You think you are?
What the hell? Who are you?
I am Archon, leader of my acclaimed turf.
Why are you
I'll do Astro Fury after this.
Did the smoke draw you in?
Wait, what is that?
I'm adding types to this, because this is long form. Anything below 10 minutes I call short form. Well, actually below 15 minutes, so.
We would like to play.
We would like to play. I'm gonna give you 5 points just for the advertisements alone. And I'm gonna put this full screen.
The following message is a law enforcement warning. This message is being broadcasted at the request of California Emergency Management. Recently, citizens have reported a purple fog emerging from the forest.
We would like to play.
Fogs have reportedly been seeing top hat. The name of this entity is Archon, revealed by witnesses of the hypnotized. If you see the purple fog in the forest approaching you, stay away from it. Do not approach the entity named Archon at all costs. All forests must be avoided for the duration of this emergency.
iPhone charging noise. Okay. Why do I have so many Undertale videos in my recommended? That's an A+. I'm gonna give it an 80 out of 100. But then we're gonna. It's not an A+. That's a B+. But then we gotta remember the bonus points. So I'm just gonna add another fucking column to the grade sheet. No, I don't want it right there. I want the scale right here. And then we just erase all that and reset the fill. And then we're gonna add BP for bonus points. Just for things that I think are funny or that I like. And Arconia, you get +5 BP. Wait, what? Formula parser. No, 5 BP. Just for the Wii commercial. We would like to play. I love that. Anyways, I'm gonna do Astro Fury. Hold on, I need to watch this again.
We would like to play.
We would like to play. Okay. I'm gonna watch both of these and put them together and count them as one.
This station has interrupted its...
You're watching F-Toper. Stick around.
Wait. I'm gonna give you an FT because, Oklahoma, you lost to Arizona, it's not like we did too. Hold on, I need to check out when the second part was uploaded too. It's the 4th of December, so 12/4. We will. I'm gonna skip this part because I've already. Okay. 12/29/2023.
This is an announcement from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration to be broadcast nationwide to bring you an important bulletin regarding our recent discovery. Please stand by for this message.
That is a sexy NASA logo.
In 1974, the
Be
National
quiet!
and Space Administration has discovered a new large asteroid.
It's not like our whole team is injured, FT. What excuse do you have?
Capheus has the diameter of 5 kilometers and 3.1 miles. This is an extremely dangerous asteroid.
Oh yeah, that's a comment I didn't think anyone would bring up, but I thought Vada is like Diamond, and I honestly see a lot of resemblance. But I think it's really good. And honestly, I think based off that one thing that Vada made, they're better than Diamond. I hate to say it because Diamond's my bro, but like, it's so fucking good.
But luckily, it is strongly believed that Capheus will miss the Earth. The trajectory is subject to change, but it would be up to 5 years before we get any sort of change in trajectory. The discovery definitely has our attention. But as of right now, there is no reason for concern. We appreciate the support and attention of NASA viewers. Remain tuned for any developments on the new astronomical discovery. We will provide every update as it becomes available.
This
is the National Aeronautics and Space Administration back with another update on asteroid Capheus. We have dug deeper into our investigation on the trajectory of the asteroid. Unfortunately, it led to a very disturbing fact. We were wrong. We can now confirm that Capheus is on a direct collision course with the Earth. The catastrophic consequences of this collision will be immensely devastating. An impact of this magnitude will wipe out a good portion of life on our planet. However, we may be able to deflect this threat before it impacts the Earth. As of now, we have zero clue on the exact location of strike. We must warn the public about this in hopes that they prepare accordingly for what may end up being the greatest calamity humanity has ever faced. The Department of Homeland Security will build underground shelters across the nation to help save as many people as possible. Whenever we know exactly when and where the asteroid will hit, we will inform the public. Will hopefully be 3 to 4 days from now. Thank you for listening.
This station has interrupted its normal program at the request of the United States government to participate in the emergency broadcast system, serving the Trenton, New Jersey area. During this emergency, many radio stations will remain on the air broadcasting news and official information for assigned areas. This station will remain on the air and serve the Trenton, New Jersey area. If this is not your local area, you should immediately tune to stations providing news for your area. You are listening to the emergency broadcast system serving the Trenton, New Jersey area. Please stand by for further information.
Did Clemson just win? Is Kentucky choking again? Oh my god. Kentucky's choking again. Oh, fucking Kentucky, you suck. Oh my god. Okay, we're just talking football right now, but this is very good. I don't know if I'm probably just gonna skim through this because I've already watched all of it. So, yeah. I love this waveform.
1979, we have been preparing a special type of missile the world has not yet seen, releasing 20 times the amount of energy from a nuclear weapon.
I just snitted.
It was constructed for an event like this. We strongly believe the asteroid will strike in August of 1986.
1986.
An immediate mandate.
But yeah, I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because I already have, so there's not really much point in doing that. I'm gonna, like, actually watch through this one because I don't remember much from the Aftermath part, and plus it's newer, so less people probably have watched it. So, let's do it. This is... I'm pretty sure this is the Randomir. Yeah. Randomir's voicing here, which is really cool. Ads!
You gotta ask yourself,
Yo, HBO Max! My only problem with this is that you can't really see the lines right here with the state borders, and the names are kind of hard to read. But, yeah, it's okay. My friend is showing me up in Just Shapes and Beats because he just asked try this. And I suck at try this. Oh my god. I swear to god, at the end of the stream, I'm just gonna S-Break try this so I can, like, have my bragging rights back.
The tsunami wave is 1 kilometer high and will impact the coast shortly. Entire states will become sea. Evacuation is not possible and will only put your life in further jeopardy. Underground shelters will not save you, as there is a major risk of water breaching, and you will not be able to escape alive.
Did you guys seriously? Oh my god, I hate Kentucky.
This is not the only danger that will be present to the United States. Those on the West Coast should prepare themselves for catastrophic climate events due to the...
If you're a mobile creator, raise your hand, because you guys are fucking mad lads.
We wish everyone well and safety. We send our sympathies for all the lives that will be lost. Good luck and goodbye.
Why is FT calling me? What do you want?
Go Tigers. Ah, that was crazy. Something crazy, bro.
I hate Kentucky so goddamn much.
We're down 21. How did we win? I don't know. That was nuts.
Fire in the hole!
Dude, that was nuts.
Fire in the hole!
And, yeah. We score more points than your team.
I give up. Bye. Who's FT, by the way?
This station has interrupted its regular program to participate in the emergency broadcast system.
Fire in the hole!
Stand by for the following
Normal difficulty.
A large tsunami wave has struck the coast of New Jersey approximately 45 minutes ago. The entire state of New Jersey is now completely underwater. Catastrophic flooding will occur across surrounding states. The death toll from the floods will be...
Be right back. My family's asking for chocolate, and I have chocolate, so... God. God save the Queen. God save the Queen! Also voice crack. Anyways, I'm back. Rattle dash! Rattle dash!
Gather your belongings and get out now.
Do not hesitate. Soon it will be too late. Get out while you still can. Shelters are available in the western U.S. states. Go there immediately. Leave all non-essential belongings behind. Do not let anyone slow you down. If you can evacuate yourself, call 911 immediately. Your government wishes you all safe travels to your new destination.
My name is James Rand. I am a New England survivor of the Astro Fury event. How did I survive?
Yo, Astro Fury! Yo, title card! Title card!
Not sure I believe in that anymore. When the tsunami hit the Atlantic, I had absolutely zero clue how I was going to escape, let alone survive.
I would personally not revive Henry Kissinger. I wouldn't either.
For obvious reasons.
In fact, I'd send him 6 feet deeper into hell.
Rescued by the National Guard and relocated to a shelter in Boise. The pure anxiety and horror of that moment. It was beyond comprehension for me.
Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. 91. Actually, 92. That's an A. Ah! We would like to play. Anyways, what's next? He just... Oh my god, my friend just S-ring try this on hardcore. I'm gonna kill him! Who is next? Because all the EAS scenarios I see are the ones I've already watched. Or that, are made by a certain Atlas Fallout Foundation or Alert World who I don't want to watch. MWX? Hopefully that'll just show up. Surely there's like... I don't know, man. Can you, like, send me a link? We would like to play. That's not a scenario. Warden's Wrath. I've already watched Warden's Wrath, and I think I can grade it just after I get a little skim. Oh, the great... Yeah, I've already watched Warden's Wrath. Oh my god! But yeah. It's a pretty good scenario. I'm gonna give it a 91. No. And this came out last year, October 31st. And this is 1229, and that is long form. Woo! We would like to play. Oh my god. Google, I hate you. God! Hates Australia. I'm gonna kill Google. I'm gonna kill Google Sheets. Dude! There we go. Okay, but who's next? Fire in the... Who's next? You decide. Oh, Pangea Remastered. Pangea Remastered's really good. Can I get copyrighted for this? Apparently not. But this is pretty good. I've watched it already, so I'm gonna obviously skim through it again. My only gripe with it is that there's really recognizable VHS effects, and usually if you can recognize things, they aren't usually the greatest things in the world. But that's just my opinion. Like, if I could recognize something for being NTSC QT, I don't think I'm gonna like it as much. But it's okay. This is kind of a nitpick I have because I use a real VCR, so... But yeah, I think this is a pretty good thing. A pretty good thing. I think this is a pretty good thing. Yeah. Unnamed Kansas tornado scenario real. But yeah, I'm ready to grade it already. And I'm going to give Nova an 88 on this. Which is an A-. And this was May 28th, 2022. And it's today. And that is long form. And that... Cool. And I hear you guys want me to do Newton. Hold on. Anyways, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm not grading Dark Autumn, oh god. Because there's no way I can be biased, like, okay. By biased, I mean... I'm probably gonna rate it super low, because I tend to rate my own stuff lower than other people, so... But I gotta find Newton. So just give me a moment. Someone send me the channel link to Newton or something. I eated them all. I don't know how to get the Newton's channel. Can someone help me out here? Okay, Newton 4591. Cool. Hopefully it just shows up when I search it. Yep! Run! Okay, I'm gonna watch Age's Downfall since it's like... Yeah. Oh my god. I already have one gripe with this, and it's kind of... It's the Kind Master. But, yeah, it's fine. It can be forgiven. So, let's go back to the beginning. Why are there so many fucking Undertale videos on my recommended? I didn't mean to do that. Oh boy. Okay, so my policy, what usually I do with like watermarked videos from video editors, I usually just ignore it. Unless it actually starts, like, blocking out important things. Which, going through the video, doesn't look like it does. And now, since it's KindMaster, I'd assume Newton is a mobile creator. So I can't really help you do some, like, just get you an editor, since I only work with PC editors, like Premiere Pro and all that, but, you know, I'm just gonna ignore this. Because it's promising, okay? I'm gonna... I do indeed have a Wii mouse. It's not a Wii Sports mouse, it's just a straight up Wii mouse. It's a pointer. My Fall Brawl video, I dropped out. I dropped out of Fall Brawl. Because it started to interfere with my schedule, and it was kind of just really disorganized, and I couldn't bother to be a part of it anymore. Bloom, bloom.
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。頭を守りなさい。落下物に注意してください。危険な場所から遠ざけてください。
Why do so many people like Hermitage's videos? He's been in the community for a long time, so I have a feeling part of it's due to, like, nostalgia bias. But yeah, I agree, his content isn't very good. And there's, like, literally no improvement, so... Fall Brawl was a mess, and the scenarios were not great whatsoever. I kind of agree. There's a few scenarios that I think were really good. But, outside of that, it's not very good. The purpose of the Fall Brawl and Spring Fling and all that, I like the purpose of it. But it's always so disorganized that it can never be executed to that point.
本では午後11時23分まで津波警報が有効です。建物の最高レベルの屋内にとどまり、津波の襲いを記録したり見たりしないでください。皆さん、東日本大震災を思い出して命を守ってください。逃げて津波から逃げているなら振り返らないで今すぐ高い階に行きなさい。高層階に行けない場合は可能であれば高い丘や2階に行ってみてください。アンはより多くの情報を放送しようとします。
7楼的办公室哦，这个地震真的非常大，我们可以看到现在摄影棚的灯已经越来越晃了，而且呢，现在全部呢这个整栋建筑物都是呈现左右摇晃，接着呢是上下摇晃了，而是
台北、桃园、新竹、
Damn.
苗栗、台中和华联的庇护所警告
I mean, shit, dipshit.
在外面被抓到的人都需要在强烈地震到来前立即避难。如果你决定出去，远离任何高层建筑、汽车或其他任何可能倒塌的东西，台湾政府将对这一事件采取行动。请继续关注在新闻以获取更多详细资讯。
Report ship sounds like what?
Healthy warnings in Taipei, Taiyuan, Hsinchu, Miali, Taichung, and Hualien have come into effect. Anyone caught outside needs to take refuge immediately before a strong earthquake. If you decide to go out and stay away from any high-rise buildings, cars, or anything else that may collapse, the Taiwanese government will take action on this incident. Please continue to follow Set News for more details.
Yes, the better Japan EAS alarm. Ah! Ooh. I don't know what country this is. Hold on. They had like a date or something. Well, I can't really tell what country this is. But I don't think they'd add English to this, unless that was already part. I don't know. I just don't think that. I don't think they'd add English to this. Whoa. Saudi Arabia. Given the style, it's probably Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't want to make assumptions based on the language, because there are plenty of countries that speak that language. going nuts. Leave. I just removed the cat from my room. We would like to play. We would like to play. I'm gonna stop there. The Panthers say hi. Shut up, FT. Shut up. Your team loses because they Your team loses because they cross lines. And then they complain about it because the refs are supposed to be on their side. Okay, anyways. We're gonna grade this now. And for... Oh, what? Jesus Christ, I hate my computer sometimes. No, I mean Google Sheets. But, I'm gonna give this... I mean, it has the Kindmaster watermark, but I don't care. Because for a Kindmaster scenario, with the watermark, it does a pretty good job. I'm gonna give it 79. And that is a B. And this came out 11 days ago on the 17th. 12/17/2023. And this is a long form. You missed Liminality? No, I just graded it on my own intuition because I already knew what I was going to give it. Sure. And your team blows a 20-3 lead in the Super Bowl. Shut up. You got beat up by an old-ass man 2 years ago. Can you rate Lightning McQueen EXE is my favorite? No. I'm not gonna do that, please. Man, if the Warriors ran their offense through Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli instead of the Splash Brothers. I would love to see that because Andrew Bogut came from Utah. So that'd be funny, but also be like, huh, I like that. If you want me to do MWX, can you send me the link? Or like an ad? Please. That's why he's the goat. The goat. No, we beat him last year. His final game. Wait, it wasn't his final game. I think he made the playoffs. I don't remember who made the playoffs out of the South last year. That's how forgettable they were. But their last game, Tom Brady's last game in the regular season, he lost to us. So, shut up. I'm free! Also, hold on. I'm just gonna do something really quick. That may or may not be necessary. Because I need to say something. And I'm not even gonna watch that shit again, because, I'm just gonna give it an F. Don't make scenarios on that shit, man. Anyways.
This video has valid EAS tones. Do not play this in public or on air because
They did let the door hit them on the ass. Because incoming Big 12 member Arizona. So.
as it will cause panic. I, ARC EAS, am not responsible for the misuse of these tones. Don't be a dumb ass.
War of 1812 EAS.
This video also includes loud noises and possible flashing imagery. Any characters are a property of Activision Blizzard and are not mine. With all of that said,
Yeah, they got I gave it an F. Also, why are the concurrent viewers dropping so goddamn much? Punic War EAS win. Shut up, Rito. It was a fluke. It was not a fluke. Arizona's better than you. $14-point loss is a fluke, huh? A 14-point loss where you blew a 96.2% chance of winning. We lost by 7 points. You guys lost by 14, okay? And what were you supposed to be? Big 12 champions? The only thing that you have this year is a win over Texas. Because you lost Bedlam, you almost lost to fucking BYU, you lost to Kansas, and you lose by 14 to the team that's going to replace you as the Big Daddy in the Big 12. That's right, Arizona's the Big Daddy, not Utah. I'm saying that.
This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
It's not like Dabo was bringing Clemson down with him. Random loop sound right there.
Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Due to the unavailability of the President or their representative, as he is being flown to undisclosed location, a text-to-speech voice will read the message. It states the following.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly terrific to see what happened to a great Army member, and how.
What, that's a terrific?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly terrific to see what happened.
Hold on. Huh. It does mean causing terror. But I probably just reworded that a little bit. That triggered my OCD.
To a great Army member, and how. Now apparently he is ravaging Illinois, more specifically, Chicago. All residents of Chicago to seek shelter as evacuated.
Our best win was not against Colorado. We beat USC. And they beat Louisville.
Situation could be risky due to the chances of them spotting you.
Wait, hold on. Who did Louisville play this? Unfortunately, I can't shit talk you because Louisville didn't play Clemson. But come on. Come on. You would have lost. Also, I'm not a Padres fan anymore. I gave up on them.
Due to the possible risk of them escaping from the Cook County area into the surrounding counties. The residents of
It's kind of hard to be attached to a baseball team that's in an entirely different area from you. That you have no, like, connection to, really. That's kind of the thing with the MLB. I've changed teams like a million times.
Thank you, and good luck. God bless America and the American people.
This is WJIN in Chicago. Normal programming has been canceled until the all-clear will be issued. This message will now repeat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly terrific to see what happened to a great Army member, and how. Now apparently he is ravaging Illinois, more specifically, Chicago. All residents of Chicago to seek shelter, as evacuation could be risky, due to the chances of them spotting you. If you live outside of Cook County, it is required to evacuate, due to the possible risk of them escaping from the Cook County area into the surrounding counties.
Etsy, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do you like the teams in sports leagues that have been very good lately? Like World Series champion Braves, Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Seems a little bit fishy, huh? Eureka bandwagon.
States like Iowa, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Missouri, and in general the Northeast and Southern United States should be on high alert and stay tuned to local and national news outlets for the most up-to-date information on this
Tell me you've never been a Diamondbacks fan without telling me you've never been a Diamondbacks fan, FT. For the past 5 years, I've been a closet Diamondbacks fan. And finally we did something. But it took way too much suffering and longing for 2001 or whatever year we beat the Yankees. I think it was 2001. It was 2001. We just want 2001 to happen again. Imagine losing to the Phillies. Fucking Phillies. I have no idea what I'm gonna do anymore. Because I'm kind of bored. And I'm gonna maybe resume this later. The grade sheet's still up, but I'm gonna stop streaming now.